All right, Tons. I'll see you in a little bit, man. It is. It is. I hope the same for you. What's going on, folks? I hope you're having a good Tuesday night. This is not the Monday night stream. I was not able to do that. I had pressing engagements and I was not able to get home in time to do that. But we're going to make up for it tonight. And I brought some new redeems, some new channel point redeems. We got some video and audio clips in there and a lot of work put into that, but I'm very proud of it. The actual thing we're doing tonight is we're going to be working on the we'll continue working on the menu for Celestial Crash. Hopefully we'll get kind of done with the timing stuff I've started, and maybe we'll get into some prep to actually build the actual menu itself. Right now we were just working on the pause because the timing stuff wasn't working well when you pause the game. So hopefully we'll finish that up. We'll start the groundwork for the menu and we'll see where we go from there. So let's jump on in. So right now, this works pretty well. Oh, I didn't touch it. I thought I was going to do something. Things seem to be working well. So we still got some of that time in to work out with certain things. Let's go ahead and jump over to the code. I know we were working with the time in the destruction stuff, and we messed it up at the very end of the last stream. Let me actually see if you can actually hear me. Yeah, I didn't have my mic stuff up. There we go. See, our timing stuff starts here, right? And somehow we broke this by switching it over to the new setup. So we'll do it one piece at a time. How about that? Yeah, for the menu, I have just decided that I'm just going to throw together a pretty basic menu for right now because I'm planning to have someone. I'm just going to go ahead and have somebody look over and redo the whole entire UI. I just think it's too basic and it really needs some dressing up and made to look pretty, I guess. I don't know. At least functionally sound. Functionally, aesthetically pleasing, I guess. That's probably a good way to put it. So yeah, we're just gonna be putting together a basic one. We're not gonna try to snazz it up or anything like that. Because instead of having just the win loss screens redone, I'm just gonna have the whole UI redone. Let's test that before we move on, even though I feel like that won't get us much because we need to convert the other end dates. Do a little bit of a chain for testing. Well, at least that freezes, but I know that's just not running that. It's not broken, so at least let's... Well, actually, I shouldn't have paused it. I should have just tried to... Uh-oh. Points to struck time doesn't exist. Points to struck time doesn't exist. I'm glad I did this. Points to struck time doesn't exist. Okay. Set timer, set timer. Get timer. I cleared them out and it doesn't do start again. Huh. Those are in the wrong place. Where I initialized it is in the wrong place. Set it here. Or should I just reset them here? Yeah, that's what I was doing anyway with one of them. Might as well do the other two. Okay, so it did it all at once again. That's not what I wanted. Let's try it again. Let's take it from the top. I want to build a bigger chain than that. And let's actually go to a completely different. Dude, that's so weird. I thought I fixed that. See, it did it again. Instruction prep time wasn't anywhere else. I'm replacing. Oh, because these are all the same name. So this is each class is in each class and instance has the same is setting the same timer to the same name. So it's always going to be the current time, or they're all going to have the same time. Okay, so I need to then give you a different name. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let angel you walk away. You don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let angel. Thank you, thank you. I take requests. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't forget to tip on your way out. Excuse me for a second. All this singing got me kind of hot, so I'm gonna take off my hoodie. Didn't mean to bump the mic. I could just do, no, structure level, is it? Unique, I need the name. What is the name? Body object. What is body ID? Oh, okay. That's just it's the hash. Okay, that'll work. Let's build it out a little bit if we blow it up. It still did it. Oh, because I didn't put it down here. That's why. Surprised I didn't fail. Because I didn't set it up. I didn't initially set it up as well. That's the thing too. It pushed the other one out of the way, but this is the one that's connected to this. So that's still a problem I have to fix.
Tonofbrick says hello, how you doing, Bigman?
I'm good, man. Just sitting here, figuring my way out through these changes. What you been up to lately? And don't forget to check out those new commands, man. I want you to try them out and tell me what you think.
Tonofbrick says I'm doing pretty well, thanks for asking. Tonofbrick says, commands. Tonofbrick says AHH so many.
Exactly. Dude, I started on this like over the weekend and I couldn't stop. Like I kept finding new things I wanted to do and I had to actually make myself stop. I didn't even do anything with my actual avatar like I wanted because I did so many like audio and video commands. Because I was like, oh, there's another one I could do. Here's another one.
Tonofbrick says, dog cam.
He's actually over there, but you can see the tail end of him like right. His bed is right there and he's sleeping next to the bed. My crazy dog.
Tonofbrick says now I'm curious what some of these do.
Feel free. They do have timeouts though.
Says, rim shot.
Nothing? Wait, okay. Let me, hold on, let me check. Okay, it came through. Why didn't it play anything? Come on. We'll test it. Did you hear that?
Tonofbrick says yes.
Is it too low? I have them down in I have my sound down.
Tonofbrick says nah, it's good.
Okay, cool. Maybe it's just me not hearing it. Because I have things purposely turned down in my headset.
Tonofbrick says I just gotta save the sound ones for a good scenario.
I think the sound ones though are just a minute timeout per person. So don't worry about like anything that's not sound is like 15 minutes. Sound is like a minute per person. Where's at? I was up here.
Tonophrix says, dog fact.
An estimated 1 million dogs in the U.S. have been named as the primary beneficiaries of their owner's will. Wow. That's cool. Some rich doggies.
Tonophrix says those dogs gonna have a lot of treats lol.
Yeah, so one thing I decided, Tons, for the game, for Celestial Crash, is I'm gonna just slap together this menu.
Tonophrix says, or maybe the will go to a squirrel zoo.
Squirrels. I'm gonna slap this menu together because instead of just having the win-loss screens redone, I'm just gonna have the whole I'm gonna have the the whole UI redone. Go ahead and just go ahead and have somebody just go ahead and redo the whole thing instead of spending time just putting together a menu, then having somebody do some little stuff, just have them redo the whole thing.
Tonophrix says, I understand, that's probably a good choice.
Yeah, and the menu is kind of, there was an initial UI done by an actual UI guy I hired to do it. He was a student here locally, and he did a good job, but the game has changed so much since then. I just think it just needs to be completely redone. And I'm working, and I've got the sound guy. I need to get back to him. I've gotten permission from 2 to 3 people I'm going to use music from, but I didn't get the permission of the main guy whose music I played for you that stream. I really want his permission to use his music as an example. But if not, I'll just go ahead and move forward. And I'll probably end up doing the sound effects myself and have this other guy do the music.
Tonophrix says some people just have that ability to make a good UI, but as we've learned, a lot of us aren't the best lol.
I'm right there with you. I think that's all those. Let's go ahead and test. Oops. looks like this working. Okay, let's keep fixing stuff here.
Tonopbrix says I was at some convention a while ago, and there was this guy who specialized in making sound effects for movies and games. I saw some of the techniques he used. It was really interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of the streamers I kind of watch on a daily basis, M Audio. She has like pieces of like porcelain that she keeps at her house, like pieces of broken porcelain. So when she wants to make like movement in a game, she's actually done it on stream where she'll take the pieces of porcelain and like something, I can't remember if she takes a shoe or something, and she'll like literally like be hitting the porcelain with the shoe to make the walking sounds. It's really interesting. I think even one time she took a slab of meat and it was hitting it in front of the mic too for like punching sounds, if I remember, or something like that. Or was it it was like you were cleaning up a dead body, so she had like slapping sounds for when you pick up the body or something like that. I couldn't remember in game.
Tonopbrix says also I really like that scoring text, with the rainbow wavy text and the little explosions and everything. Good job.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. In fact, since you said that, I'll do one. Where is it?
Tonopbrix says I think you accomplished the goal of having it feel satisfying and rewarding if that's what you're going for.
Well, thank you. This is the Gilded Redeemed. That's not what it wants.
Tonopbrix says, uptime.
Yeah, working. So we're going to test this once without the pause, then one with it to see how it works. I know the next thing we have to do is the actual timer for the timed levels. Let's make this long enough where we have time to pause it. Yeah, the redeems I wanted to do for the avatar, for my avatar, I'll probably say that for another day. I think, as you've seen, I did a lot. That was an entire weekend. But learning StreamerBot will let me do a lot of stuff. Like, I can see now, I can integrate that thing with probably Unity, with the Discord, all of that stuff. Okay, that looks like it's running normally. The acceleration's good. All right. Won't exit. Oh, okay, that's super weird.
Says, "Oh, that is so nicey."
All right, so now we'll redo it with the pause, or we'll build another one with and pause it in the middle of the instruction. Oops. So what's going on with your project, man? You were doing the MMO or the open world game? I know it was like you mentioned it was a game with a large map. Hey, remind me what engine were you using? I believe it's Unity. I just want to make sure. That was close. Almost ran into this chain with that and blew up the chain.
Tonofbrix says, yeah, I was thinking and I realized that every good game has a nice fundamental movement system and a good shaders/feeling to it, so I'm trying to perfect those two before moving on. Yes, it is
Nice.
Unity.
Oh, okay, cool. It definitely keep me in the loop, man, because like I said, my one of my next games is, so the couple ideas for the next game someday in the distant far flung future is either going to be my attempt at a open world MMO like I talked about, or it's going to be a class-based horde shooter. Of two of the ideas I have a couple other ideas as well. So it's going to be, there's definitely going to be, there's two ideas I have for a future game that are open world kind of deals. And really the horde shooter is not open world, it's more like large area. Dang, thought I was gonna knock it. Thought I was gonna blow it up there. Trying to wait till it gets to an edge. Which is the way you get the big numbers, essentially, is you kind of plan it out to get to an edge where you can make the flow go in whatever direction you want to get the multiplier. You have to be pretty intentional to get the points you want. So it has a bit of a strategic layer. But as you see, it's random. So I can see how that might be frustrating to people who are trying to build something and the destroyer creator won't go the way they want. That's also kind of the beauty of it. The randomization kind of helps you, will kind of make it, keep it interesting. No matter how many times you play the level, you may end up with a different result. That could be great, and it could also be frustrating when you come practice and you just want the creator and destroyer to do things to work with you, to work within what you believe you want to get accomplished, and then it doesn't do it and it messes you up. So I can definitely see that as well. Adjust my headset. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take it here. Oh, pause it. Why did it start blowing up from there? That's weird. Now, the question is, should I pause it here or should I just make it all invisible? Or make it invisible paused? Because it looks weird just sitting here without doing anything. Plus, I gotta figure out why the heck is it blowing up from the other side? Oh, the timer. I know what it is. The shortening of the time is hit its minimum. So it's, yeah, but that still needs to be fixed. Just add to the pile of things to do later. Okay, unpause. What? Okay. That's not good. What the heck just happened? All right. Unpause all timers. It didn't like something there. But I unpause the timers. 3295. 329. Hmm. Five. Is when it calls pause timer, so it's actually in pause, unpause timer. Probably doesn't like some calculation coming out of this. I wonder if this is getting negative, which is what happened at the end there. That wouldn't make sense, but might as well. Go ahead and debug just to see. Or I wonder if the number has gotten so small between the pause and the timer that it's, I don't know if that's causing this type of error. I don't know. We'll see. Boom, that's another chain. I'm looking at some of these point accruals while we're testing. It's getting close now. Not where I want it. I need the structure to come over just a little bit more to one of these edges I'm creating, so we can get a very long chain going. Still wonder if I should just make it all invisible during the pause.
Says,
Okay, well. The effects time end is having a problem. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's at max time. How did I get the max time? Unrepresented take time. I'm in the wrong place. I didn't go far enough, actually. I don't think this was max value. I think I set that wrong. Well, it is set to max value. It doesn't like doing math with max value.
MR Human Limits says hi.
Mr. Human Limits, how's it going, man? I know you've been gone for a little bit. How was your trip?
MR Human Limits says the YouTube age thing blocked me out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
MR Human Limits says I'm doing great.
Okay, okay. Well, that's good to hear.
MR Human Limits says it was fun.
Good, good. Okay. Glad you had some time away. We got a bunch of new commands if you want to try them out. Feel free to test them.
MR Human Limits says I don't have a license yet, so I couldn't use that, so I tried the selfie thing, but it sucks.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that made me do it too. You know, and I'm like, I've been on YouTube for a while.
MR Human Limits says also, I hear there's a TTS thing. Nice.
Yeah, let's bring it back. We had the TTS for YouTube, but it broke. The original one broke. But so when I started doing all these new, doing all the new commands and stuff, I found that the command app has its own partner TTS application. So bringing it back. But the TTS was only supposed to be temporary to begin with. If we get
Human Limits says what's the command for fireworks?
Estimation point fireworks.
Tonoffbrick says that's strange. I heard a bunch of stuff about the age verification, but I never had to do anything for some reason.
How old is your account? Like in years, not your age.
MR Human Limits says, fireworks.
I finished that one last night.
MR Human Limits says need.
Thank you. It doesn't like when I set it to max time.
Tonoffbrick says the YouTube does not do well will particle compression LOL.
Yeah, true.
Tonoffbrick says I like the fireworks though.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean Twitch is worse because its compression rate its bit rate is terrible. It doesn't like. That number is way too big. What is?
MR Human Limits says this might be more of a personal preference thing, but it would be nice if there was some way to turn off TTS for specific people. It might not be possible with your software, but I've seen it done.
I mean, I could literally put an exception per name in there. But like I said, the TTS is only supposed to be temporary because if I get a lot of people over there, it's going to get really annoying. But if you want, I can put your name in there if you want TTS.
MR Human Limits says yes please.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Because it doesn't do it. I actually put myself in there, so it doesn't actually do stuff when I type stuff. Is that right? I think so. Let's see. What's one? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't say it. Okay.
Tonoffbrick says yeah, to be honest we gotta have Bigman code at the fullest of his power, and maybe the TTS will distract him, so put my name in too please.
Okay, wait a minute. So if people don't want the TTS, I'm fine with actually getting rid of it. Like I said, that was only ever temporary. I can't even turn my head too far. It was only temporary. I can definitely get rid of it. My thing is, the reason I started it was so I wouldn't have to turn my head to look at the YouTube chat because it's on a different screen. So I can just take it down, guys. Or I can actually put it, I'll take it down for the night and I'll put it on a redeem for later. Later on, I'll put it up for a redeem. Can I just do that now? I don't want to miss it right now. Nobody's going to redeem it tonight.
Tonopbrix says I say make it as a points thing or have a timeout so only important messages go through.
Yeah. That's the way it is already on Twitch. It is a redeem there. But I can do the same. I can do the same for YouTube. So I just took it down. Yeah, I got you guys. No problem, no problem. So what I think I might do then is I might go back and check Twitch's TOS and see what they actually allow. I know they don't allow like combined chat, but what if I was to send? I could send the chats either way, but would that violate TOS? I don't know. I have to look at it specifically, because I would really like to have a way for, like, if I'm talking to YouTube, Twitch sees it in some way, maybe not on screen, and then you guys, if I'm talking to somebody on Twitch, you guys see it on screen anyway. So I don't know.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
All right. All right, Tons, you take it easy and have a good night, man. Always fun, always a fun hang with you. Thank you. Hopefully you've seen The Truman Show before. See you later, man. It is. It is an underrated movie. Yes. Date time, so it doesn't like. The date time is too big, I guess. If it's at max. But instead of resetting it. Because obviously you can't have max plus. Yeah, you can't add max number of seconds to the current time. It's probably what our problem is. So we're gonna have to do something else here. One, we have to protect against that. So if this equals max time, Oh, okay, never mind. Where am I going here? Okay. So Mr. Hummus on YouTube says, I have a problem. I have a bouncy mushroom and I want to set all force to 0, then bounce you past the bounce you based on the mushroom's bounce script level. The problem is it always returns a 0 for the bounce. Okay, I have a bouncy mushroom. I have a bouncy mushroom and I want to set all force to 0, then bounce you. I wonder why you set it to 0 though. Can't you set it to a value that applies the amount of force for the bounce? The problem is that it always returns 0. I want to set all force to 0, then bounce you based off of the mushroom bounce. Oh, is it auto setting somehow? Seems weird. Because I know, like, say, mass won't let you set it exactly to 0. It'll reset itself. So I don't know if that's happened to you. With bounce. It does. Then the mushroom's value is 8, but it returns to 0, not 8. It's auto setting. It's auto setting. Let me think. How would I handle that? I mean, I know me, I would probably do the calculation myself, which is probably not a good idea for you. I mean, I don't know if you want to go that far. For myself, I mean, but other options would be I hate to say, in the script, can you check if it's turned to 0 and then reset it back to 8 and just keep a flag for when you want it to be 0? That's one way I'm thinking about it. I don't know if that works. If you can look per frame and see if it's changed and then reset it to what you want it to be. But the thing is, I know probably you're catching an event that's actually setting it to 0, and I don't know when that event's happening. If it's like a post-process event or a post, not a post-process. There's I forget what they call it, the post event after the frame. I don't know if it's happening there before execution or what. That's the thing. When is the? Do you know when the event? Yeah. Do you know when the event is changing the value, and can you get ahead of that? Hopefully that helps. Because sometimes you know certain things more than I do with Unity. I know that you are in there a lot more than I am. Because I'm fairly new to Unity, but I know you actually are doing like stuff every day in Unity. So you have actually some leg ups on me and understanding certain things. Where I'm just trying to figure it out as I go along. Fix my headset again. Headset. I had it for a year, almost a year, and it's still super tight. It's like my head's in a vice sometimes. Okay. What are we doing here? Maybe if it's max value, don't set it to anything else. Maybe that's how we fix this. Just set it to max value. Actually, don't update it if it's already max value. Or actually, just say, well, you can't have more than max, but you might as well say less. Let's build us a nice big chain to actually test this out. I gotta fix those colors too. That's another thing. Right, pausing. Unpausing. All right. Pausing. And I'm still wondering, look at this, should I just go ahead and make all this invisible? Instead of you seeing it sit here while you're in pause menu? I'm leaning towards that. But at least I know if it's pausing correctly. So this is working. Yeah, that's what I'm going to work on next. Or when we get done with the timers, I'm going to make all this invisible when you're in pause menu. Okay, so that seems to work. So let's move on to the next time stuff. We can find all the timers. Whoops, did not mean to do that. But I think I'm on the right track here. Okay. What the heck was that? Oh, something died with StreamerBot. Unable to refresh your YouTube authorization token. That's super weird. Let me check and see if the commands are still working on YouTube. Nothing. As far as I could tell, nothing played. Let me see if I can reconnect to YouTube or something. Is it down? Oh, is my internet down? Am I still live? I didn't drop any frames. Everything says I'm live, but like stuff is dying on my machine. Like it doesn't have access to the internet. Or is it Google that's down? What is going on? Did we lose YouTube? Everything still's telling me that I'm live. I think YouTube is down. That's crazy. Dude, it doesn't really like when I turn my head all the way. Yeah, I think YouTube is down. Wow. Can you hear me? Because I got no video from YouTube. Yeah, I've got nothing on my end then. I don't know what that is. Maybe one of the local YouTube services died. Because I've got no video of YouTube. And I can't, the streamer bot can't connect to it. Okay. Well, I guess we're fine. I just can't see anything. And streamer bot can't connect to YouTube. Let me check another command. The appropriate. Let's see if it's getting it. Nope, it hasn't gotten anything in a while from YouTube. Okay, well, we're flying blind on YouTube. All right, well, let's continue on. Does the level have a... It turns out that the bouncy value isn't working. It's just hard-coded to it. I just hard-coded to 8 for now. I'll sleep on it for tomorrow. Yeah, let me know if you figure that out, man. It's be interesting to know. Okay, YouTube seems to be back now. Seems a little degraded, but it's back. Let me see if I can connect StreamerBot. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's logged in. Okay. And meanwhile, though, I made the charm inventory tell you what charm you are equipped. It's just quality of life, but it's a nice touch. Okay, very cool, man. I'll definitely get around to playing it. This is one for you. Did it work? Let me check. Did that work? I still didn't get anything from YouTube, and I'm connected. No, it didn't work. I'll play it on this side. Hold on, just so you can hear it.
Certified badass.
All right. I guess I can use the generic. I could just use this without having to give it a specific name. We'll see how that works. Hits it, jeez. At the timer then, or do I need to do something else? That might be all I need to do for the timer. Isn't this the number of seconds? Or it's stored in there? Okay, let's test it. That might be all we need to do. Oh, I got timed. I think that's it. That's all we need to do for that. Oh, that only gets rid of the time? I mean, it doesn't get rid of the time? It's weird. Okay, that's a bug I need to fix. What's the time? Okay, it doesn't get rid of the time. All right. Interesting. But let's see if there's any other timers that need to be gotten rid of or converted. I believe that's it. Well, I should have let it run past time while it was paused and see if that affected anything. I'll run another test in a minute. I think that's it. Or hopefully that's all of them. Okay. And then we'll go back and start doing some cleanup. So I'm gonna let this sit past a minute and see if the timer actually is paused for the whole minute. I got a good one for this one. What is that? Where's that? Here we go.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
I love Spaceballs so dang much.
What have I done? My brains are going into my feet.
All right, that should be a minute. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Testing is done. That seems to break it. Why is that breaking that? Fix that one day. All right. Why is that breaking? Think if so the timer is paused. It's the tab that reveals or hides the menu. Oh, Mikey T-shirt. How you doing tonight, man? So my game is called Celestial Crash. And it is an arcade game where you create, chain together, and destroy planets to get points. And then you can use different gravity effects to get higher points, like this right here. So those will rotate and those will get points for me. What I can do is I can combine these together, and then when I destroy them, I get a point multiplier going down the chain. And then the actual objective of this level is I have to destroy one chain. This is just a tutorial level. So if I destroy this, it's going to be the end of the level. And of course, like other levels, actual levels, you got to do number of points, or you have a time limit or such. So I touched the creators to create planets, or really celestial bodies, so some of the stars, and chain them together. And so those are added points to the chain when I decide to destroy it. And destroy it. Come on. I missed my chance. Okay, I missed my chance. Hold on. Build a little bit more till it comes around. Come on. There we go. So that's where we are right now. We got time trials. Oops, I messed up something. Let's restart that. I gotta go fix that. We got time trials here where you gotta get a score of it's being cut off, but you gotta get a score of like 1,000 points, I believe, in 60 seconds. And there are other levels, like ones that are a bit more things to them. Like here, this guy has 10 destroyers, so you gotta try to build one night, having things get destroyed. And see, when you get a synchronous orbit, they get you more points if you let it sit. And so I'm trying to build all these different point areas here to combine into a chain. And see, if they touch, they automatically turn into a chain. So how's your night, man? Are you a game dev? See, I let that sit too long and then join together. And so if you really think about it, you can start building these really complex chains out and getting the multiplier to go in different directions for you and all that stuff. Oh, okay. What type of, do you like do any type of games or anything like that? Oh, just jams. All right. What type of jams have you done? I've done 2 so far, but the first one was an RPG Maker jam, and the other one was it was a jam where I learned Godot. And I need to fix that issue. Got something you said triggered the filter. So just careful. Oh yeah, it's okay. It thought you were trying to put a link in there. Yeah. think it's yes. There we go. Yeah, there it is. So this is one of my games. The other game that I'm working on is called Infernal Arena, which is a turn-based MOBA. Right now, I'm working on that off stream, because it's a bunch of netcode, and I really don't want to do that stuff on stream. Do you have an itch, by the way? I actually had it working. Like, I can show you video of it. Well, it's working in that the multiplayer was working. Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, I had it to the point because I wrote my own netcode and had it working where it would set up the arena and load in characters. And then I had the separate client, and it was actually loading information from the arena into the client. So you could see it in the client on like a 2D plane. That's all on YouTube. In fact, I've got it on my BRB screen. I'm gonna jump on the BRB just to show you. Yeah, I built it in Unity. Come on, speed up here. Any of the 2D, not 2D, any of the 3D stuff you see is the MOBA. Not that, that's my opening screen there. That's it right there. That's just showing the different characters and me messing around with certain things. I built my own. And the only reason I'm not using it right now is because I had some memory leak issues. Mr. Limits on YouTube says, he wishes he could do multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, there are like Mikey T-shirt saying he's talking about Photon and Fish, and I know people are using that, and that's an easier way to do it. Oh, I forgot I had the info reel still going on that. I was actually talking with another streamer called Dianara, who bought his pack off. He bought his multiplayer pack off of the Unity asset store, and so he had it that does everything for you. So you can check that out. If you're ever interested, I can find out what he was using, and I can send that information to you. But it's an all-in-one pack. Like, you don't have to do anything. It plugs everything together for you. But I'm just doing it. I'm doing it where I'm developing it myself, because I have different things I want to do that I know, like Unity's multiplayer will not allow me to do, like have a completely separate client from the game. Because one thing I want to do with the MOBA is I want to have a mobile client separate from the actual game itself. So you have the game client, and then you have people who can get on their phones and connect to the same match. And so you can have like couch co-op with people who are online, or you can sit there and have full couch co-op. So that's what I'm working on. Now, since I'm having to not use my netcode now, I'm trying to integrate Steam's netcode to act as a proxy between my client and my server. I'm also a software engineer of 20 years. Mr. Human Limit says, dang, that's advanced. I mean, yeah, I mean, but I'm also, I've been doing this for a while. See, now I know how already. I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. Mikey T-shirt. But yeah, about the multiplayer. Oh yeah, you know about the multiplayer libraries. Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Mr. Human Limits on YouTube. I multi-stream, and that's one of the things I really need to figure out is how you guys can actually see each other's conversations without breaking Twitch TOS. But Mr. Human Limits on YouTube, I was saying like you can buy a whole suite that just takes care of your a whole like asset plugin pack that'll just take care of all that multiplayer stuff for you. Oh, hold on. Be right back, guys. One sec. Let me mute. All right, so I got to go take the dog for his potty break. I'm going to flip you to the BRB screen. No, actually, no, I'm going to leave it here. If you guys want to play with the new commands, feel free to go for it. All right, we back. Let's see. I need to figure out why when we do the timer it's breaking the background. That's fine. Good news, Mr. Human Limits on YouTube says, good news, I put the beta version on level 2 in Big Man's Adventure. I'll work on it. Oh, my head. I'll work on it some more and probably update the game tomorrow. Nice, nice. Okay, so the timer's fine. Probably when I do this and I make the timer visible is when this is gonna break. Yeah. So why does that happen? Time background renderer. That's it. Because when I pause, I'm bringing up the menu. Let's go down to actually where I do the pause stuff. Maybe that's where we need to fix it. Show points. Render celestial bodies. Let's set the times. I mean, I'm trying to remember where I do the pause. I make everything, I make the menu come up. I'm trying to remember what all that entails. Okay, level select. So this makes the holder active. Do I need to check first that it was already active? Stat. Just my headset again because tight as heck. Okay, here. Okay, it's point stats. The stats background. That's that stuff, right? The objectives area. Probably need to take into the account if the indicator for the screen zone probably do need to just make this its own function and just call it. Probably my issue. Not properly turn that stuff on and off. Doing it piecemeal. Messing up the flow. So toggle forward. But I also want to be able to turn it on and off. Make us an override. Eh. We can't do that. Actually, that's not tolerable. That's where were we? Oops. See, I'm setting it in there. I probably shouldn't. Huh. Let's back up, back up, back it up. Aim with it. Wait. Okay, missed it. Yes. Oops, nope. That's not what. Go. All right, let's see if that fixes our problems. Oh, dang it. Still messed it up. Didn't fix my problem at all. Did not fix my problem at all. It breaks the thing from actually. Oh, no problem, Mr. Human Limits. It's all good. Mr. Human Limits on YouTube says I tested out the crystal cavern of the second level, and it's looking nice, feeling fun, and with polish I think it'll be good. All right, man, I can't wait to try it out. I really gotta do something about that camera. It does not like me turning my head. All right, timer text box. Is this what's the problem is? Timer AI UI on screen. Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright, so what does the yeah, so this is the background showing. What about the actual time? No, I'm not updating this. That's probably the problem. It's the background. Where am I actually turning the visibility on and off of the timer box? It's telling you to be on screen. So am I just emptying out the box then? I think I am. Yeah, I'm just trying to empty it out. Let's see how this works. Well, the pause kind of works. The menu still having a bit of a time. What I need to do is set the time. Let it show I just set that time. Almost got it. Almost got it. All right. I need to also set the indicator as well. That's one problem I know. It's probably what the problem is. I'm not setting the indicators, so there's another update with time. Still, okay. When we pause, we just need to go ahead and set it. Let's do it right this time. Let's actually have a function here. that anymore, I don't think. Alright. Don't need that because it receives the function. That needs to be in the function. What was that skip? You can see just being set anywhere else. I guess we go ahead and leave it to be set here, since this sets it, but this can also make it invisible. Well, this will just clear it out though. If it's fine, yeah, this will just clear this out no matter what you do. Leave it for right now, and I may even grab this. Okay, that's fine. Go down to the pause menu. I did this. I'll come here, set the UI timer. This should take care of everything.
And the premise is clearly true. At least it is for
Let's test.
What reason do thinkers have for thinking they think? Simply the fact that they think.
Okay, I think it's working. Just keep trying to catch it off guard. Huh? There it is. Okay, it's working. All right. So we got a couple more things I want to do tonight. I want to fix an issue with the timer. I'll check that in a second. Then I want to make everything so I can just go ahead and make everything vanish when the destruction phase is happening, when I pause. What? Oh, okay. Well, gotta fix that first.
I suppose, accordingly, that all the things which I see are false, fictitious. I believe that none of those objects which my fallacious memory represents ever existed. I suppose
I'm guessing this is null at some point.
I believe that body, figure, extension, motion, and place are merely fictions of my mind. What is there then that can be esteemed true?
That's it.
Perhaps this only, that there is
Yeah, I've nullified this, so really this needs to go first. I just need to let this end. So I'll give it about a minute. Play another one of my the new redeems.
Stop this thing! We can't stop. It's too dangerous. We've got to slow down first. Bullshit! Just stop this thing! I order you! Stop!
Oh, dang it. I've not been. I forgot if I move my mouse out there, it stops running. But the timer still ran, so I think that tested properly. Okay. Hit this. Yeah, that worked. Okay. And then now that we got to fix this. Points to struck time. Points to struck time. Points to struck time. So it's being set here. But it's saying it's not being found. Go back and let's see where that was from. $760. All right, my dude. Well, here's one for you. Where you go?
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
You take it easy, Mr. Timberland. You have a good night. All right, let's see if we can get this fixed. And then knock out that last thing, and we might go ahead and just call the night ourselves. Why are we not showing up here? Saying it's not set. It's set here. And it's set here. And then I delete all timers. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah. Okay, let this run down. It's not a good one I can play. Well, I can't move the mouse out there. It's gonna stop this. It's not running. All right. There, okay, so that works. All right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make everything in destruction phase disappear when the pause is hit. So let's go look at that. I don't feel like it's gonna be a big deal because it's all collected into like one link list. I say that, and then it's gonna take a couple streams just to figure it out. God, my headphones, good grief. Close. Let's see. Okay. Body's in its destruction phase. So local variable. This felt appropriate for the song. Let's see, this guy. Oh, so he's okay. So he's a global. That should not be hard to do. But I bet you. We'll see. We'll see. I bet you it's not. If we turn the rendering off on that, it's still going to be visible on the effects and stuff, and the time, and all the text and everything. But let's see. Let's cross that bridge when we figure it out. I know it's not the way it's said, but anyway. believe it's a link list. I have the folder over here. I just gonna grab it instead of typing all that. Do a folder for that one, sure, yep. Right, render. And then we reverse it on the other side. Yeah, that's not going to get rid of all the other stuff, but let's just see what we have to do after this. We'll build us a pretty big chain. It doesn't make them go away. Okay. Honestly, nah, never mind. I was thinking maybe we shouldn't allow you to pause when during destruction, but the timer would still be going, so that wouldn't be fair. That didn't do a damn thing. Because they're not in here anymore. So this doesn't do anything for me. They're already past that phase, in the destruction phase. When they are being destroyed, they're not in destruction prep phase anymore. They're in destruction phase. They end up here, prepare for destruction. And then the timer runs from this point before they destroy themselves. Because after this is emptied out, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. Celestial bodies. Yeah, this is empty at that point, so that does nothing, absolutely nothing. Now, this is probably put with local list, aren't you? Oh no, maybe this is actually what I need. Being destroyed. When is this cleared? No, this is cleared at the end. Okay, so maybe I had the wrong one. I don't know why I put an if there. That makes no sense. All right, let's build this chain again. Oop, well, okay. Has been destroyed. Okay. Right. So in destruction phase, it doesn't have a game object anymore. So that isn't going to work either. And this one may require some thought. I don't. Oh, before I do that, before I get rid of all that, let's go check when this is destroyed. Maybe that's more of a problem. Okay, when it's cleared. Yeah. Yeah. So this is when it's clearing, completely clearing out. This one's going to be a bit more, take a bit more thought. Maybe we won't do that one tonight. folks. All right, so we'll have to figure that one out later. And that's all I really wanted to work on tonight. So we'll go ahead and close it on out. Thanks to everybody that stopped by. Miss Human Limits, Ton of Bricks, Mikey T-shirt. I really appreciate the hang. And I will probably be back. Normally I would be back tomorrow, but I don't know. I'll have to see. And if we do, and of course, we'll be doing this if we come back, figuring out this stuff, what we want to do here. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Stay safe out there and make great games. Good night.